What nonsense is this? Disney has been trying to remake The Black Hole for over 15 years. Multiple writers, multiple directors, big names attached, and every single version just quietly disappears. No film, no release, nothing. And the reason? It's not budgets, it's not timing. They don't understand what the story actually is. And the worst part, the fix is simple. I grew up with this film, watched it on VHS, back when those things cost a fortune, and even back then you could feel it. This wasn't like other sci-fi. It wasn't Star Wars, it wasn't adventure, it wasn't optimism. This was something else. Slow, cold, uncomfortable, more like a haunted house in space. You've got a missing ship, a mad scientist, a crew walking into something they don't understand, and at the centre of it all, the USS Cygnus. That ship isn't just a setting, it's the main character, and that's exactly what modern versions keep missing. So, what actually happened? Why has this thing been stuck for 15 years? Let's break it down. This was the big one. Big budget, serious tone, proper sci-fi direction, script by John Spates. And what happened? Cancelled. Because it was too similar to Interstellar. Right, that's the official reason. But let's be honest, that's not the real problem. The real problem, it was too dark, too serious, too far away from what Disney thinks it should be. This is where it gets worse. They tried to shift the story, move away from the weird stuff, less heaven and hell, more parallel universe. No, that's the mistake. That surreal ending, that's the identity of the film. You remove that, you've got nothing, just another generic space story. Now this one could happen, and on paper it sounds exciting. Fast pacing, energy, style. But here's the problem. This story doesn't need speed. It needs dread, it needs silence, it needs time to breathe. If this becomes quick, or funny, or quippy, it's dead on arrival. This is the real issue, and it comes down to three things. You've got cute robots, and at the same time, gothic horror, religious imagery, a literal descent into hell. Studios look at that and panic. They try to balance it, make it safer, more accessible, and the second they do that, they destroy it. Modern writing has a habit. Explain everything. Make it make sense. Tie it up neatly. That does not work here. The ending of The Black Hole works because it feels like a nightmare. Not science, not logic. A nightmare. You try to explain that, you lose it. And this is the big one. From the original film, they arrive, they explore, they try to escape. That's it. There's no real weight behind it, no deep connection, no emotional build, and that's the part that actually needs fixing. Not the visuals, not the concept, the characters. This is where it gets interesting, because the solution isn't a film, it's a series. 6 episodes, beginning, middle, end. Let the story breathe. Start with Kate as a child, her father preparing for the mission. Reinhardt already there, already pushing, already off. You build the relationship first, so when things go wrong, it matters. Reinhardt starts losing it. Plans change. The black hole becomes his obsession, and in the background, something else is happening. The robots, not the friendly ones, the others, being built in secret. Kate, now grown up, captain of the USS Palomino, heading through deep space. You give her stakes, relationships, conflict, and then the signal from the USS Cygnus. That's your hook. Now we slow everything down. Boarding the ship. Silence. Long corridors. Something feels wrong. This is where the tone fully shifts. This is horror now. The big reveal. The crew of the USS Cygnus are still there, but they're not the crew anymore. They're the humanoids. And somewhere in all of that, her father. That's the emotional hit. That's what the original film never fully delivered. No over-explaining, no neat answers. You go full surreal, full nightmare. You keep it uncomfortable, because that's the point. This fixes everything. Now it's personal, not just a mission. A daughter trying to find her father. It's not just a cool ship. It's a graveyard, a memory, a warning. He's not comic relief. He's a survivor, the last one left. That changes everything about how you see him. He's not just mad. He's driven, obsessed, broken. Now he's dangerous for a reason. And here's the reality. This version probably doesn't get made because it's too slow, too dark, too uncomfortable, and not on brand, which is exactly why it would work. This isn't a story that needs rebooting. It's a story that was never fully told. The ideas were always there. The atmosphere was always there. The potential always there. It just needed the time to actually explore it. If you've seen The Black Hole, what would you change? Would you keep that ending or try to explain it? Like, subscribe, all that usual stuff, as there's plenty more nonsense to unfold.